Hi guys, I wanted to share a video of my new lathe. I got Grizzly G0602 lathe, which has 10-inch swing and 22-inch long, and this is my first attempt to machine the steel. I went to the local metal supply store and I got some pieces of steel and aluminum to try out. Aluminum worked great. It really, I felt like it went through it like through butter. I was a little bit afraid of steel when I started, so I went these very light cuts through it, and I didn't really secure perfectly, and I'm not sure if I would be able to, because you can see this piece of metal is not really completely straight. So I went from this end cutting and I went very small passes. I was really impressed how the final finish of this steel came out. It was really mirror-like finish, and that's what I was looking for when I got this lathe. I was hoping for. I'm not sure what kind of steel this is, but it surely worked great, and I didn't felt any trouble machining it on this lathe. I was testing here, trying more and more to see actually what kind of feeling, and you can actually get the feeling what's the best cut for it, and it's not necessarily the small cut always. And for sure, probably depends also on material, how it reacts. But these indexable bits that I got from Amazon really worked great. I didn't expect this kind of performance from those cheap bits. I think 7 pieces or 5 pieces, I forget, I think it's 5 pieces set 3/8 of the inch size. I also got a quick tool change, but I need to mill the adapter for the cross slide. I mean, considering that this is actually second time, first time I actually machined aluminum, couple of pieces, and it worked really nice. And then this steel, this is actually my second attempt, and I was really impressed how machine worked, and it's not very noisy, which is big plus. And because material was not even on this side, I was afraid a little bit of material hitting into the tool too much, but everything worked fine, so I guess this steel is not that hard. The one thing that I was looking for when I was in lathes out there that you can buy, some from Harbor Freight and some online, some Chinese clones and stuff. There is only one thing that separates them apart that I found very important for me for the future projects is what kind of material machine can turn. And most of smaller lathes can't really do steel. Their engines are not strong enough, construction size is not strong enough and rigid enough to do steel, and that becomes quite limiting. And this lathe shows the here I needed to remove actually that part, but I needed to move tailstock back so I can go underneath and level the front of it so I can actually reverse it and put it into the truck and cut off an even part so I have level piece of stock. I mean, being able to do the steel opens up a lot of possibilities. You can make more rigid parts, stronger parts, and that's a huge difference for me. I didn't expect this lathe to be that big. It is big. I mean, it's not probably long enough for some people say you shouldn't go below 12 by 36 or something, and I see why that would be a case. Sometimes you want to be able to do long pieces, and 36 is actually a good minimum size, but 22. But the problem becomes the size of the lathe and how much space you have for it. This 22 is actually fit on the 4-foot size table. It's a little bit less than that. And I think it's a perfect size for most of the stuff, unless you plan to do some long. And I see how 22-inch can be limiting there, especially if you want to do some shafts and stuff like that. But for so far what I tried out, and this is actually my second attempt, so I'm not expert on anything, I'm just pretty excited with the results that I got, and I'm guessing it's mostly because I was lucky and that I was watching a lot of videos on YouTube of other people, what they did. But I never really felt this machine doesn't have enough power. I was considering changing into stronger engine and stuff, but I don't think the more than 1 horsepower is necessary. I see the benefits of having a VFD motor, AC motor there, and having much smoother operation and being able to have a variable speed and to have more actually power on lower speeds and not changing the belts and stuff hardly. But I was actually concerned a lot about changing belts, and that was seeming to me a very awkward way today to change speeds. But doing a couple of times, and you usually use 1 or 2 speeds that are actually at the edge and easy to change, so I don't see a big problem with that. But definitely I'm thinking about upgrading to variable speed. So in just few passes I was able to get a clean piece of steel just in second try. So I think I'm satisfied with this lathe, how it worked on steel. Probably you can get problems with the harder form of steels, but here I was using a mixture of W40 and water, and I was experimenting a little bit on my mill with that on the steel, and it worked nice. So, but I'm getting these blue chips, so I don't know. Here is the final cut. Amazing. To do something like this in the second try from steel, it was really amazing experience. So I'll be working with this a lot more. Thank you for watching.